Okay, great morning. I wanted to look at Trump. I guess he's going out on Fox again and whining and crying. The more that Burks and Fauci and the other ones are speaking out, the more that Trump is getting crazed. Okay, we'll just put it that way. So the first thing I got is about, his going to Fox and doing these interviews now and just railing and against Fauci and Birx and, all the stuff that Biden's doing. So he's out there lashing out in pain. It's about his pain, his invitation to pain, In other words, talking about all the poor suffering and how bad they all are to him. And he's been so great and he's been so wonderful, and these people are so horrid. They're lying about him, okay? Now that they're speaking out more. So the challenge here is his wanting to give guidance, passion about, his nefarious things. He's wanting to go out and change the narrative, basically, is what it is. It's about him going out there passionately trying to change the narrative, about giving an invitation to his pain and his suffering and his drama. So what we have here, his conscious thoughts are about surrender, taking off, making things fly, because he won't surrender, because to him that's death. Okay, I'm not gonna surrender. Okay, I'm gonna continue to get out there and fly, because to surrender is death. I'm going to keep fighting. I will continue to fight and fight and fight. So his subconscious thoughts are about reflecting and celebration about all the great things that he's done in his mind. In his delusion, he's going to get out there and talk about all the things that people should be remembering him about, celebrating all of his accomplishments, because nobody's been able to do what he's done in his administration. Okay. So in the past, we have the anger, and we've got every time they speak, this transforms into renewed anger. Oh my goodness. So anytime Fauci or Birx is now coming forward and saying basically she felt threatened on phone calls with Trump, and coming out and talking about it now, every time somebody opens their mouth, he gets this renewed anger. It just keeps transforming it to more and more anger, more and more, So yeah, short-term outcome, caution, because he loves to put out the drama. The only love he's got is for himself, okay? So be aware, be cautious, because the only love, again, that he shows ever is all about Trump, okay? I'm so fabulous. I'm so wonderful. Look at all the things I've done. Look at how they're putting me down. These are all lies. The Russia thing was a lie. It's all a lie. I did such great things. And Eric the other day was out there saying, my daddy stopped all this border stuff, and now look at what's happening. Okay? My daddy did. Oh my God. Okay. So how Trump sees himself. isolation and wisdom. He's the only one that knows. I know better than all the generals. I know I am so smart. Nobody can tell me anything. I'm smarter than all of them. Okay? And how many times has he come out and said that? What was it? Was it Iran? One of the things, and he said, I know more than all the generals. I'm so smart. Oh, mercy. So what we see, the energy surrounding that is illumination on fortune. More of the wheel is turning, karma is turning. We hear more and more about the cases going forward, okay, about him. And more is going to continue to come out about his wheelings and dealings and dramas as well. So the wheel is turning, okay? And he can get out there and boast and talk about his pain or whatever it is he wants to do. It's not going to change that this illumination is coming about the things he has done, okay? So the energy surrounding it that is seen is abundance, a playfulness, the magician. Again, he thinks he can go out there and manipulate things like he's done in the past. And he wants to continue to do that. He wants to continue to be out there to manipulate things and, be in the position he was in when he was president. He was able to get away with anything. Was able to manipulate it. They couldn't come after him because he was the sitting president. Okay? And people are seeing that now, that's what's been around him. He's not pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. Okay? So hopes and fears are about the harmony of success and getting those, if he can get them in harmony with him, his fighters, like he got them to go storm the Capitol. And then he's saying, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. Now that they're coming back and saying, well, we're Trump's little soldiers, but he told us to. We're just following the commander-in-chief. Okay? So his hope is that he's able to continue to bamboozle them and have them fight for him, charge forward, do his bidding, and he can continue to throw them under the bus. The fear is that that's going to change. He's going to lose that support. They're going to wise up to him. Okay. So the other extra information we got here was this appreciation he's happy when people appreciate all the things that in his mind that he has done. If they're buying into his fantasy and his delusion about what he's done, then he's really happy. And his fear is solitude, that you forget about him, okay? That they don't want to hear about him anymore, okay? He fears the solitude. So he will continue to get out there and fight and talk about his pain and talk about all his fake accomplishments that he thinks he's got, and that people should be groveling at his feet about all his wisdom and everything he brought. His sons are also on the delusion train out there talking about my daddy did this, and the border was fixed when my daddy was in office, and now it's horrible, it's disintegrating, and things are not happening, and the whole drama. So yeah, the only person he loves is himself. The only one he thinks has got wisdom is himself. Okay? He's only happy when he's in the limelight and people are blowing smoke up his butt, telling him how fabulous he is. And anytime anybody opens their mouth about his administration and what was wrong, it renews his anger. Okay? And I just want to go back so that I can continue my cons. Okay? I was happy when I was in the White House and I could do all my cons and get away with it. Okay? I just want to be back there again. Okay? And so he'll continue to sit out there and try to passionately give this fake guidance as to what people should believe about him and his administration. As long as they give him an invitation, and even if they don't, like you said, he broke into the wedding party that was there, grabbed the microphone, and went on his rant. I can't imagine having a wedding and have him come in and start ranting, with all his drama. But I guess he thinks that they should be grateful that he showed up. His august presence showed up at their wedding. Okay? And grabbed the mic and just ranted about the things he's so unhappy with. Oh my goodness. Self-love is one thing. There's decent self-love, and then there's off the charts narcissism, which is what he has. But it's, that narcissism is not really self-love. Okay? You're trying to convince yourself that you're worthy of something. And so you've got to give over the top drama with it to try to convince, you're really trying to convince yourself that you're not a failure. And you're such a failure that you have to try to put out that you're the most fabulous thing on the planet. Okay? And the narcissist, if something goes, it's always somebody else's fault. It's always, again, they want to have your undying loyalty, yet they have no loyalty to anyone but themselves. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. That's what I get on little Donny Dark in his rantings and ravings that he's doing. Still trying to stay in the spotlight. Oh, don't forget me. I'm here. Still trying to keep things stirred up. Still trying to fight against the truth. And he thinks if he gets out there and says this BS enough times, that he will have people that will believe it. And of course, he does have a few, he's still got hangers on that haven't clued up to him yet. And they won't until he goes down on RICO charges and he's charged and he's in jail. And even then, there will be those out there saying that it's all a lie and it's all, that this has been a fake, thing that they have put up against him. There will be those that will say that he is being set up, okay? Believe it or not. With all the evidence they have of his books being cooked and all the other drama, there will still be a few out there that will say it's a setup, he's been set up, that he is such a righteous person, he is this person of God, God put him in that, we will have some of those that are still been taken in by these evangelical preachers, the evil angels, as I call them, the evil angel cadre that has turned Christ's teachings 180 degrees on their ear. And while they preach Christ and that they are saved and all of this, they're 180 degrees away from what Christ was teaching. They're batting for the other side. Anybody that puts somebody on a pedestal that's a liar, who is Satan, the father of lies? Oh, so guess who you're following? Hello, wake up, get a clue, smell the coffee, take off the blinders. But again, if you want to sell out for money, you want to sell out for what name, fame, and then that's who you follow. The father of lies. And you may think you get something for a short time, but don't forget, we're involved in eternity. So don't sell yourself for name, fame, fortune, okay? Because, Satan is not out there to prop you up, okay? Satan is the ultimate narcissist, cares about one and one only, okay? What did he say? Bow down and worship me and you can have whatever you want? The ultimate narcissist. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this new setup. If you like it, you don't like it, think it's better, think it's worse, whatever. Look forward to hearing your ideas about it. And today I've got on my very special Gypsy Moon shirt. Look how cute that is. I love this shirt, my little Gypsy Moon angel shirt. So thanks for tuning in, love and light, and I'll see you online.